So up until October 7th, 2025, there's one cruise line that doesn't confuse everybody with their tipping policy. It's just included. You don't have to think about it. It's not something on top. Just one. So in yesterday's video, I went on at length about tipping culture and cruise ship tipping and how confusing it is. And I didn't comment on it in that video, but there's just one cruise line that doesn't confuse everybody with the way that it does tips. And that one will go away as of October 7th. Well, their policy's changing. That cruise line is Virgin. Now, I haven't been on Virgin cruises before, but that was one of the factors that made it appealing to me to consider that you don't have to think about tipping and on all that. But now that's all changed. According to a press release, they're raising the bar on transparency by displaying service gratuities as a separate line item at the time of booking. Previously bundled into the fare, these contributions will now be shown clearly to sailors, which is what they call their cruisers, to know exactly how they're applied. Total cost of the voyage does not change, and sailors may prepay at a discounted rate of $20 per sailor per night, or settle on board at $22 sailor per night. So there's the policy change. So before it was integrated into your cruise fare. So much like all the cruise lines now are including port fees and taxes in the total cost of the fare, they're including the tipping, or they used to include the tips as part of that too, but now they're breaking it out. So they say although it won't raise the cost of that fare, now they're showing it as a separate line item. Why do you think they're doing that? Why now? Why do you think they're changing now? I mean, other cruise lines are holding fast on the way that they're doing their tipping policy, which is what Virgin is changing too. So this used to make them stand out and make them different. So let's see. There's nothing in there about the transparency of where it goes or who it goes to. Does it go to the guys in the engine room or gals? Does it go to anyone that's washing your dishes or your linens or mopping the floor? Does it go to any of those people? Where's it go? Where's it go? It also doesn't say in there whether or not you can have those gratuities removed since it's a separate line item at the end of your cruise like you can on other cruise lines. You go to the customer service desk, you ask to have it removed, they'll try to talk you out of it, but you can still do it. And then you can tip any way you want, or not, but if you don't tip, don't be that person. Please tip people. Tip them in cash. But now they're just like all the rest of the cruise lines. So this leaves less differences between Virgin and other cruise lines. Some people say their food is very good, and all the restaurants are included. Some say it's because they don't allow kids on the cruise, and it's an adults-only cruise line. So I guess if they still have those things, they're like more of an upscale and exclusive kind of cruise line. But I don't know. Let's speculate. What do you think it is? Please help out the channel and click on that subscribe button and like and share. Share this video with other people and see what they think, because I'd love to know in the comments. Put it down in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'm going to speculate. I'm going to cross my arms for some deep thought here. I'm going to speculate that it's because you couldn't remove your gratuities before, because since it was bundled into the cruise, there's no separate line item to remove. You couldn't take it out because it was all part of the package. And they probably got into an argument or two about that. And that probably came back on surveys that customers were dissatisfied, sailors, were dissatisfied with the fact that they could not adjust that out of the cruise. So I'm going to speculate that that's probably why. Because now, if you still can, or if you can on Virgin, you can go to the customer service desk and ask for it to be removed and handle tipping any way you want. So that's probably it. I don't know. What do you think? I don't think it's a conspiracy. I don't know. Maybe the Cruise Line Association is thinking up ways to put them all in line. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.